All right, so I went to go see the Odyssey for the first time, and I thoroughly enjoyed that movie. That is my first exposure to the Iliad and the Odyssey story since high school, and I gotta say that public school has really failed to give the full on meaning behind that entire story of the Odyssey by just like downplaying it to a surface level story of, perseverance of a man trying to get back home to his wife. Which, yes, surface level, if you just like take a glance at it, that's basically what he's trying to do. But if you look into it a little deeper, it is way deeper. Spoilers ahead for the movie, but I'm going to talk about a one specific sequence that I thoroughly enjoyed that really hit me in the feels, and that is the siren song sequence. That entire sequence of the movie hit me so hard. You have no idea, but I'm going to get into that. Okay, so the scene starts with Odysseus and his crew. They're on the ocean, and they just got finished leaving the shores of Haiti, and they were warned that if any man heard this siren song, they will not survive. They will give into whatever is tempting them to go towards the song. So with that being said, Odysseus orders his men to put wax in all of their ears and make sure to tie him to the median of the boat that they are on, so because he wants to hear the sound. So with that, they tie him up, everybody puts in their earwax, and then they're starting to go past the island. As they're going past the island, it keeps cutting from Odysseus to his second in command, and as it's doing that, you can slowly see Odysseus going through 3 to 4 different phases of the song. Now, in the first phase, he has a genuine like smile on his face. He's like, "Oh my God, it's like beautiful. Like, what am I looking at?" And then in the second phase, after it cuts back from his shipmate, he starts screaming, and that's when it really hits you. He's screaming for dear life. He wants to go to that so bad. One of the shipmates sees him screaming, and he's like, I have to see what it is. So he takes the earwax out, and instantly he's like, I'm ready to go. I'm going for it, whatever. The shipmates try to stop him. They can't. He pushes them away with all of his might. He jumps off the boat and starts swimming towards that island, to his demise, obviously, but still, it was that instant. Now, after that, or during the scene, actually, Odysseus is explaining how the sound of the siren song sounded. So the way he explained it was, all the things that you want it to be, then all the things you wish you never wished for. It was a delicious itch that you really wanted to scratch, but find it underneath the skin and you can't reach it. Now, with that being said, him saying that basically, if I had to break it down for people that doesn't understand what I just said, think of a time where you experience something for the first time and you like can't forget that feeling. So for example, experiencing playing through your first video game, or experiencing your the first time enjoying your favorite song, or watching your favorite movie for the first time. That euphoric feeling is what he was feeling. And as the song continues, it's telling you, it's screaming at you, it's saying, we can give you that feeling back and you will feel it forever. And he is screaming in agony, wanting it to come back. He wants it to come back. And the reason why it hit me so bad is because I know that feeling. If I had to describe the feeling for myself, it would be when I participated in the Disney College program. Now, this, huge world gap between what Odysseus is going through and working for Mickey Mouse. But I digress. The reason why I'm comparing the two is because I only spent a half a year down there working in Florida, working at Disney. And I have to say, at my ripe old age of 22, that was probably the best half of the year that I've ever had in my life. And just the constant experiences of working at Disney, meeting the people that I got to meet that went to the parks, meeting the people that I got to work with at the parks, just all of that combined with all the stuff that I did down there, the freedom, because I didn't have to really worry about like family oriented problems. Yes, they were there, but I wasn't like right there in them, and so I kind of pushed them in the back of my mind. And this kind of draws into a part of the movie with the lotus flower. And to make comparisons, the Disney college program for me is the lotus flower to Odysseus. And it's because it made me happy and I didn't have to worry about anything else because it made me happy. But the reason why I left is because I set up the way for me to leave, to come back to, reality, by saying I wanted to come back to finish my degree. And that's why I ended my program at half a year rather than extending, because I already had the block set before I even went down there for me to come back home at the exact date that I said I was going to come back home. So that scene made me understand the feelings that I was feeling. And it's really hard to describe, but let me know what y'all think about that scene in the comments below. And thank you for listening to my yap session. There's going to be more to come. I'm trying to break into the whole YouTube scene again. If you look at all of my older videos, you can see that I was playing around with like AI and stuff like that, but I'm not gonna really do that anymore. As for my Dragon Ball content, it's gonna stay up, but I'm also gonna piggyback towards that at a certain point in time, because I still do want to do a full rewrite of Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super, and in my own interpretation. And then also, just as time goes on, I want to make a series that I'm gonna call How I'd Fix, and then insert whatever media I want to talk about. But this is a channel that I'm gonna be just talking about different forms of media, like video games, movies, TV shows, this, that, and the third, just giving my opinion on the stuff that I've seen, the stuff that I've watched. And I hope y'all enjoy, because I do want to end up making this a full-time job at some point. But I also want to mention that I am in college, so don't expect a concrete schedule, but I will try to upload more. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.